Hello everyone and welcome back to another recording of Cosmoteer. You know I don't make good intros. I'm not gonna try. You're welcome. Anyways, Sprung's already rushing me to this enemy bounty. Because they want the treasure that we all share. Money. Yeah, we should probably go into the cloud a little bit so we can even see in there, but it does massively lower what you can see. And a part of me is kind of tempted to just turn off clouds, because they don't really add much, but I don't know. It makes it more dynamic. And that would be our clearing this asteroid field. Which means there's
Oh,
gonna be a few, but most of those,
there's three.
oh, none of them are
There's
stationary. Wait for me a little bit, or not. Don't worry, your shield should protect you. Hit their gun. Hit their gun. Yeah. Hopefully, if you break that, they just stop targeting. Because originally they wouldn't stop fighting you. Yeah, now aim for their cockpit. Why doesn't that tell them to give up? Ooh. Easy now, you don't exactly want to destroy that reactor, it's really expensive. Where even am I? Somewhere. You're gonna get flanked really soon? Don't worry, that ship can't target it anymore. Ooh, okay, that was a reactor detonation I saw. Not too good. Chain gun and cannon, I'll try and flank them from behind. And destroy their cockpit. Okay, I'm shooting through their cockpit and setting it on fire. It's not exactly what I had in mind. Okay, their cockpit burned up. I really want to salvage that reactor before it gets destroyed. I don't think I'll be able to. And there should be one more. There's a few more actually. I'm not sure if destroying a ship puts out the fire. I don't really want to find out the hard way. But yeah, the reactor is basically 8,000 in its own. Okay, we saved the reactor. I'm gonna go into
a careful one is going right at you.
Yeah, I have it in my eye. I'm not sure why they keep trying to fight if, you know, the weapons and all, but straight shot through them. Not sure how they already caught fire from one cannon shell, but okay. Alright, now I don't remember my keybinds.
I need help with.
I'm fine.
Oh. Why is that Spring the one being targeted?
I don't know, but I prefer considering they have a shield and they can just take the damage. Although it does seem your
not from
ammo,
the side.
you're on fire. I have no idea how that happened. Why am I not properly? I want to stare directly down the barrel of their gun. Hold on.
Yes. Just.
Alrighty, let's see. I mean, Sprung, your shield's keeping you perfectly safe. I'm not sure about the fire, though. You might have lost a fire. No, you lost a connection to your fire extinguisher, I think. I don't even know if your ship had one.
Oh, the fire extinguisher is the one that's on fire.
No, it's not at all. I can see where it is. It's fine. It's just damage.
Oh no, that's the airlock hatch.
Yeah. I mean, we should be safe. Destroy the cannon.
There goes the cannon. Well, it's also at a fourth of speed.
Defenseless. I'm just gonna push them. By reversing. I don't understand this game sometimes. Alright, this one's gone.
Technically.
Not the reactor. The reactor's the expensive part. Please stop shooting at the reactor.
There it goes.
Oop. Reactor's okay. Sprung is not. I help Sprung. Yeah, it seems your crew have already started to repair. That's why you want armor on your ships. Armor can make things easier. Because armor is, well, tanky. Do any of us have any hyperwire? I don't think we've seen any.
No.
I need them for the new cannons,
Ah.
which is a problem. I could just upgrade my ship and not build the cannons. Also, Sprung, since we're near a lot of resources, if you want, you can make your upgrade, which is what I'm thinking about. I'm actually really tempted to Scoop. Would you mind running to the station and grabbing 10 hyperwire for me?
Okay.
I mean, I don't like buying resources, but I'm not sure we're gonna find any.
For now, it'll just happen automatically if they're nearby. If you want to just take them and put them on your ship, then you can do the comms thing that you do with the stations, and then use that to trade among ships.
Let's run for a message in Discord. Are we able to put something on a ship that makes ammo? No, but I have so much stored ammo that it does not matter. Okay, with hyperwire I can upgrade. I would like to get on that. Just put the smaller
Okay.
cannon in for now.
You want to
I'm gonna be
speed up
modifying
time
my
a
ship.
bit?
Huh?
It's not following, it's just going in that general direction.
Yeah, Arbor, who's who?
Cosmic's still with you. I'm the one heading to the station.
Yeah. You can typically tell where Scoob is because he's not actually all that often near us. And I'm gonna try and stay near you, Sprung. Yeah, you seem to have gotten clipped pretty bad in some engines, which aren't even blocked by the shields. They're gonna be hard to armor. I'm not really sure how you can fix that, actually, without doing some of the engines. By the way, you can enclose engines in armor inside your ship. I've started doing that a lot late game. Because you don't... The engines only have so much exhaust requirements, and the devs are more than aware of that. Yeah.
Looks like Deadsprung's ship is all patched up.
Yeah, mine's not, but... Eh. And the point defense doesn't matter all that much either. You just do that with the pickaxe and hover over. You will automatically get things like ammo as well, which I'm going to need. Yeah, we can do that. I just need to keep an eye on that enemy before they get the jump, but I'm doing a lot of maintenance right now. How's the purchasing going, Scoop?
Finally made it to the ship station.
Yeah, that thing's not fast, is it?
Alrighty, how much did you need?
10. That was, oh, okay, I was wondering if that was going...
It's about 3,000 right there.
It's gonna cost that much?
Yeah.
We don't have
Each
a good source.
hypercoils?
Yeah, hypercoils. We can't make
Yeah.
them because they're just copper and wires again, but... Yeah. Why is your... Sprung... None of your stuff is on, you need to retreat. I just shot you in the back. It doesn't do friendly, but that's... okay. Yeah, I'm not sure why nothing's on. Leave him alone. I'ma brawl him. Hey! Look over here! Oh no, they're shooting my arm. They're shooting my
Here.
corridors. Fortunately, point defense does a lot of damage, but it's not very precise. Because you can't aim it. Right now we don't need the brawl, I'm gonna back out of this. I'm not sure why you weren't doing what you needed to, Sprung. Let me
Or
check
more
how
so
much
when
crew.
the ship wasn't doing anything.
Yeah, Sprung lost 2 crew members. That shouldn't be enough to disable the ship, though. I'm super confused. Ooh, actually,
Those
cut their ship in
10
half. Then they'd not be happy.
So 10 hypercoils, right?
Yeah. That engine is only going to produce thrust for so long. Sulfur rock.
Oh, there goes a cannon.
Yeah, I just looked at my ship. It's probably okay. We're gonna try and turn to really confuse them. He's turning his armor towards us. The problem with point defense is it's anti-cannon, which is why I'm not hitting them very well. Which sucks. Then I have to get close, and it's gonna look really weird. This is like the perfect fight for Sprung. Their ship malfunctioned.
It looks like it's working now, though. You want to help him out?
Yeah, I could use some help here.
Oh, wait. Are they repairing? Yes, they are. They're repairing one of the things.
Why is there no staff in the cannon, guys? Probably lost some crew? No? Okay, the thing of point defense is they're really good at messing up ships that need it. My ship's trying to do a really funky... I'm actually gonna... Oh, come on, not like this. I think I accidentally triggered that.
You don't. You actually buy them from stations.
No, I accidentally quick saved twice. I accidentally selected all of our ships. Sorry, I don't know how I did that.
Oh, that could help with that Sprung getting in. And I was heading. Actually, no, I should probably stay by that ship.
I'm just gonna try and ram them. If they destroy my stuff before I can get close enough, then I'll just destroy them. Which seems to have immediately worked in my favor. No, you're dying for this. I'm not gonna take a surrender as an option. You're going to die to this. Why are they turning around? Here I thought I was the confused one. Alright, they're done. And I am very damaged.
Oh well.
That was a really bad fight for me because
I got the
their
hypercoils
weapons... Yeah, okay. We're gonna use those now. Because with new cannons... Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I might too. No, I'm fine.
Oh wait, never mind.
Oh, their ship's still on fire. Hot sail. Cannons anymore? You never had cannons.
Lasers.
Yeah, you've had laser guns, or more plasma, yeah. And see, the nice thing with armor is I was able to take most of those hits without losing anything important. Besides the one crucial cannon, which, you know. But hey, armor damage is cheap. Thank goodness.
Think we could speed up time a bit?
Yeah, more crew always feels good in this game. I don't blame you. I'd like more crew, but, you know, hold off. Are the crew bunks always unlocked? I guess so. That's nice. I thought they weren't.
Alrighty. I've arrived.
Perfect. Look at those new guns.
Nice.
And these aren't very good in my opinion, so, yeah.
Now there's scrap from the other fight.
Yeah, I might have some stuff to give you as well, Scoop. Be on the ready. I probably don't have enough crew for these new guns, I just realized. They take 2 crew members. Yep, no, I'm low. I'd love to just put a huge crew place.
Nope. Get away from. Get away.
Scoop's in trouble.
No, never mind. He didn't see me.
Smaller spheres saved you.
Oh, that was close.
Yeah, that looked rough. Your lasers do damage. Not enough,
Yeah.
but they can.
Okay.
These are some big cannons.
I started.
Yeah. How do I focus my crew on shield? I'll help you with that. Oh, never mind. They just don't have fuel. No, how you actually do that is if you click on the little person icon for manage crew, then go to where it says red shirt and click on the little edit tab and hit edit roles. You can actually go to job priorities and you can see you can literally tell them to operate or recharge anything at don't to 10. So you get a lot of micromanaging controls. Rock.
Paper.
There's no paper in space.
What about scissors?
Maybe. Probably. And they're actually used a large cannon. I just skipped them outright, but they're probably quite good. They take 4 ammo to shoot a stronger shell. Yes, that means we put 4 bullets in the chamber and fire them as one.
Nice.
Probably not safe, but I don't know anything about guns, so I'm gonna say that's just gun magic and it works anyways. To irritate the gun community for some reason. No need to thank me. I guess we're combat, yeah?
Yep, well, I just cleaned some things
Where
up
are
over
you?
here.
I need to trade with you.
Okay.
Hi. I mean, you can start collecting that stuff as well. Yeah. Give me your ammo. Enriched uranium we're gonna need a lot of, and some of these we're gonna need a lot of too. And I guess you can claim the rest of that if you have space, or just add more. Yeah.
Add crew to roll. How do you do that?
You can assign certain crews certain things. Now we're getting to the advanced stuff, so I wouldn't really recommend it. But for crew management, there's order squad mode or squads mode. Hotkey is T. Essentially what that one does is it means this room is purely to do this job. For example, I could be like, this crew purely operates the cannons, right? And that can be really useful, and I like doing that because it means you can make sure things are always run. However, early on with very little crew, you'd rather them be flexible than always on task, in my opinion. But you can force crews to change their roles so they can focus on shields. What I was talking about was if you go there to red shirt, then you can look and see that there's a little widget on the top left of the red shirt like square. Then you can click on it, go to edit roles, job. Actually, I'm sharing my screen. Why don't you look at my stream? That probably would help. Are you watching? Okay, so what you could do is you go to this, manage crew, to red shirts. You can rename them or change their color or anything. Then edit role. Right here you can change their color. And then if you go to job priorities, you can see you can modify their operating priority and their supplying priority for literally everything in the game. So you have a lot of control. Also, I've made mine pink. Hot pink.
Nice.
Well, I made a role with purple shirts. Now I can't have more crew members on that role, or to that role. Or the reason I wouldn't do that, like with roles, is you have to assign their beds to be working that role. Which is normally why I do a bulk assign, because I like having even more control. But yeah. I mean, this is not stuff I did until like the second or later half. I can't do anything right now. I mean, if you're looking at my stream, right? Or my screen, and you go to the red shirts and edit their job rules, what you could do, go into job priorities, and then go to the shields and set their supply batteries to 10 and 10. Which means their number one priority is going to be keeping those shields online. And shield health is based on how many batteries are in it. So if you do that, and same with point defense, this ensures that your defense is going to be the number one priority. But then keep in mind, they might spend more time trying to keep the shields up than using the guns. So it's also recommended that you put your guns, like the like lasers or guns, at 10. So that way there's always someone seated and ready to fire. Otherwise you might end up with showing up without any guns online. But if they don't get batteries, then you have another problem. And if they're just allowed to do whatever they want, they typically can sort it out pretty okay. So, yeah. I need more crews, what I really need. Kind of miss the old sound effects, but the new ones do feel a lot cleaner. Oh, resist fit. Not as hard as I think it should be. Ideally. Can I? Yes. Okay, I'm gonna do something very illogical and put a huge bedroom in my ship because I like having crew capacity. And it's cheap. Scoop, I want upgrade. Yeah, keep in mind the bigger bedrooms typically are always worth it. So if you're near the station, if you don't have the supplies like those hypercoils, it will automatically buy them. However, you might accidentally build, armor with that money, and you're like, oh dear, I just spent like 5,000 on armor, and now I can't do any blueprint unlocks or anything else, so yeah. Scoop, you're crashing into me.
I'm just giving you a slight boost.
I'm trying to park near you. And you run me over. Wow. Very teamwork.
Yes.
So I've made my ship more into a grove, as you can probably see. I've extended the rear of it. It's become more grotesque. Actually, I could probably put a better storage room on. If I had a few more sheets, so I'll put this into preferably blueprint, but whatever. Behold, bigger. It doesn't always mean better, but in this case it's fun. Kind of wish I didn't do that though. How you were in the like how to access blueprints? Or... Okay. I mean, it should be like B or something.
It's that Vulcan hand. Love that.
Alright, this video is about over, it's a minute left, so I'm not gonna put too much pressure on it, but let's see here.
We got some good combat in there.
We did, mainly figuring out ship upgrades. Okay, let's see here. Ah, yeah, you would have to, snip it. So, X and P, Control X, P. And I would only do one side at a time or else it will cause problems. So, X is not working. You can always just press the scissors, although I would not copy both at once because you can't split them.
Control X.
Wait,
Oh, it's Control X.
wait, you're using... I didn't know you could do that. Whoa. Okay, well, you learn something new every day, guys. Turns out if you try doing something, in that mode, yeah. I think we're out of steel. Did you buy the, steel factory, Scoop?
Yeah, I bought the steel factory.
Have you... Why haven't you built it?
I need 60 hypercoils for that.
Okay, never mind.
But
That's
10
the
already took a bunch of our money already.
Yeah, we bought 10, and that costs a
3,000.
lot. Yeah. I mean, we could always just put the space station in the sun, do it that way. Although I would like to not destroy the first space station. Or we could keep fighting more pirates, which I think we all know is the right answer in this situation.
Yes. Well, speaking of that, still got prize to turn in.
Yes.
That'll get us a good chunk of money.
High sprung X.
Maybe aim for getting a hypercoil factory.
But I think that needs a lot of normal coils or titanium, which we should have a bit of titanium more, but
Just a bit.
I think it's like a 1-to-1, so we have quite a good amount of titanium, but titanium goes fast and it's hard to find and it's expensive. Until the later sectors where it's really cheap and is a good source of income.
Here.
Uh,
First, turn this in.
we could also get the ammo factory, which is, I think I'm starting to get to the point where I can see the use in that, but maybe not. Yeah,
It's only
so I-
2,000. Meanwhile, the coil factory is 15 and the hypercoil is 25.
And you need to unlock the coil before the hypercoil, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
So it's
Which makes sense,
a
though.
lot. Yeah. 25,000. Oh, and that costs steel and hypercoils and processors to make. Well, coils need a lot of coils, steel, and processors. Normally the thing that's expensive is the processors. So we actually probably want to get the processors needs 12 diamonds and 100 hypercoils. Oh boy. But then again, it makes building ships literally free, so it's that kind of investment, you guys. You know what I mean?
Still, everything starts with the coil factory.
Well, technically the steel factory, but yes. I almost bought all the crew in the space station. That would have been 3,000. Gonna get a handful of crew. I mean, you could just sell raw resources if you really want, Scoop, but I don't think it's too worthwhile. Raw steel plates would not be bad, but we don't have a steel factory, which is a little annoying.
Yet.
I mean, yeah, yet is the right answer. I'm tempted to buy the cannon factory. Cannon ammo.
It's only 2,000. Just 12 gold I got. That's like... Actually, should I sell the enriched uranium?
Look at the recipe for the uranium enricher.
Oh no, that's weapons.
You good there, Sprung? You're not really moving. I'm gonna send you to us. Oh. Maybe I shouldn't have hijacked your ship. I mean, it's fine. You can build blueprints while moving. Kind of funny, though. Oh yeah, large thrusters are really good.
See how
Huge is
much this
technically
costs.
better,
80 hypercoils. And
but...
80 steel and 32 enriched uranium.
Hey, talk about a high price tag.
Yeah,
Boy.
that's
Think of armor. As long as you make it inconvenient to look at, it's typically pretty well defended. I give good advice. Just add a shell. They evolved for a good reason. Anyways,